In this video, we'll be going over how to find brands. This is a really hot topic in the Amazon online arbitrage community right now. Nike just restricted new sellers from applying to Ungate. So we're going to go look for brands and then find people that we can storefront stock off of so that we can continue our Amazon online arbitrage business without selling Nike. Hi guys, my name is Pete. Thanks for coming to my channel. I'm a six-figure online arbitrage seller that is focused on helping other people win as well. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I would find new brands to sell if you were selling Nike so that you can go ahead and continue to use Amazon as a way to make money on the side. If I were looking for new brands to sell, I would go ahead and start in Smart Scout. This is a really nice application that allows you to see high-level data about the marketplace. So I'd go over to this category called brands. And then say, for example, I had planned to sell Nike, but I no longer can apply to be ungated. I would just go to clothing, shoes, and jewelry. And I would see what brands show up within this category. And we can see right here, Nike is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are number 6. And the reason that people like them is because it's 0% in stock rate. You're not competing with Amazon. So competing with Amazon is not the end of the world. It is something that as a beginner that you maybe want to minimize. But you can see that there's tons of opportunities in these different brands. Let's go ahead and just open some of them up. And then what we can do is we can go run a keep a product finder search and see what listings have low competition. It's very, very simple. So here we go. We'll just open up Skechers. Under Armour's gated for some people. We can open up New Balance. We can open up Brooks. And I've never sold any of these brands. So we can go ahead and then take them and let's go ahead and throw those brands in here. So we can do Skechers. Brooks. And then what else did we have in here? We had New Balance as well. So we have nearly 1.3 million products that we can go from. And then we can go under 100K in rank. And that's just like a rule of thumb as you're getting started. That's not the end all be all. There are going to be some products that have a higher sales rank, but you're just going to have to learn the skill. And then you can go ahead and go after those products if you like. So we have 183,000. Let's do Amazon out of stock. We still have 140,000. Then what we can do is we can look for products that currently don't have a lot of competition, but used to have a lot of competition. So we have 222 products. And then our goal is just to go find them. So we have a lot of Brooks right here. Brooks looks to be a very, very good selling brand. So you have to go ahead and then break down exactly how to go find those, right? And so let's just pick one at random, and then we can kind of go through the steps of what you would do then to go find other products. So this one doesn't look to have a buy box currently, but let's just look for one that's got like a really crazy buy box on it. So we're getting pretty high here in terms of price. And then we're not going to have a ton of sellers to go storefront stock off of, but let's take a look at what's going on here. So we can see that even at that elevated price, we're still selling at $270, which is wild. And so normally we'd be around 160, seems to be the standard price. So then we would just go look for it and see what we can do. This is the men's, it's a wide version. And what is, we have to pay under 168. So this current elevated price where we don't have many sellers on here, you know, you could just go buy directly from the site if you're tax free and, you know, be in a good position. Not familiar with Relay. Obviously we trust Dick's. So like if we were paying 159, you're at 36% ROI. You know, this might be like, this is a pretty like crazy example, but like if we UPM this and we're paying $8, all right, now we're nearly 40% ROI. Might be something that you can work with. You got to kind of feel out all the data points with shoes because you do get returns. But it, you know, it took one search to find this, and then we can just go do that with other brands. Now this is obviously a pretty, you know, crazy example, but you know, it just shows you how easy it is when you're using the tools as they should be used. Let's go find some other products. So let's take a look for this product. See here that it definitely sells at 175. And we have had a lot of sellers on it in the past. But yeah, if we can get in and out of this, looks like it's kind of been forgotten. Our size here. We're looking for a 7.5. So they don't have it here, but say for example they did, we'd be at 108, not quite there. If we switch over to FBM, or shipping for $8, 30% ROI, women's shoes, probably not something we're interested in, but let's see if there's anything else that we could, if we could get it down a little bit, we'd be in business. Let's see here. It's not the color we want, just checking to see if there is the color that we want. So I've never bought off Relay. Looks like they only have one, and it's not the right size, but nothing's like immediately jumping out. But I mean, the reality is that you're just going to have to get comfortable with the different coupons and such on these different websites that hold these products. It's the same thing that people were doing for Nike, right? It's just different brands. Like we're selling this all day, and we're definitely selling at 109. No real evidence of it selling there. And the highest that we see sales data at is like 140. So this might be sitting a while, unless it's been totally discontinued. We can take a look just to see if we can find it. And you could place a test order on it. We don't have any evidence of it selling at that number, but it looks like it's going to be relatively easy to find. And that might justify why it's not selling. Looks like we're really getting cleaned out on stock here. Now there might be opportunities in some of these other sizes that we would be able to take advantage of. So we're at 107 new. Let's see where we've been. So we've only been up to 140. So I'd probably pass on this. Let's go find another product. So we will go look for other shoes. Lots of wide shoes in here. Probably because those are shorter print, if I had to guess. Funny enough, I own these, not this size, but like you can see like 109, and that probably is an opportunity right there. So we can see that these are heavily discounted, like all over the place. Wide and a half, looks like they have one in stock, but kind of proving the point. Let's see if we're getting sales. Okay, we are selling at this number. So you could go pick up this one. Obviously, we're a little late to the game, but 95. So that's a 45% return. If you're doing one unit, you're probably going to FBM. And from my experience, I feel like you get fewer returns FBM. I don't know if that's just sentiment, but something that I feel like happens. And then specifically with shoes, if you are doing them FBM, you have the opportunity to, charge a restocking fee if they're worn, or, you have more leeway than you do FBA. So this is a winning product right here. You're going to make $50 when it sells. That's awesome. So thank you for watching this video. Really, the main point was to demonstrate that it is possible to find products that win on Amazon, even if you're not selling Nike. If you plan to sell it and you can't currently apply, that's a bummer, but there's still tons of opportunity out there. Let's go ahead and just continue to find new brands, continue to learn Amazon, and I will see you in the next video.